Hi and welcome, I'm Melanie. So the footage you are watching is of a stream which is very close to where I live. I stopped here to just take a breather whilst out for a walk and to just watch the stream. And I decided to take this footage because I was reminded today whilst watching the water just flowing along how important being in flow is. And earlier before I took this footage there were some ducks just flowing along with the water, just happy to go where the stream took them. And so I wanted to share with you how much going with the flow or being in flow on this journey will help you to let go of the need to chase and being concerned about your divine masculine. How it helps you to stop feeling the victim and abandoned and in lack, and it helps when doubt arises. And because of this, it helps you to progress forward on this journey. Throughout our lives, for the majority of us, we are taught to go after and push for what we think we want, that you can't wait for something to come to you, that you have to go and get it, to work towards it and make it happen. Even if it's hard or a struggle for us to do, we're taught that we have to work, strive, push, go after, make happen, to have a plan and to plan out our lives. And like I've mentioned before, when you first meet your divine masculine, that's why in part you chase after them and why it can be so difficult to let go of the need to chase them, because you believe that's what you have to do to make it work when they run, that you need to hold on to what you have found because that's all you know. That's what you have been programmed to believe to do in life. You will probably not even be aware of being able to be in flow or go with the flow of your life. And of course, the reason for this is because you will be in your mind and ego when you meet your divine masculine. And as we know, our minds and egos are limited and fear-based. The idea of being in flow will be an alien and scary concept to the mind and ego because we live in duality. And so our minds see everything and everyone as separate to us. And so this is why we feel alone and why the ego is fear-based and sees everything as a threat and wants to control. And it sees potential danger and threat everywhere. And this makes us feel insecure. So we believe we need to protect ourselves. And the way we believe we need to do that is by controlling our lives. And we do this by going after, trying to make things happen and to push for what we want and to hold on to what we have. We believe that all this helps us to progress through life. And because the mind and ego likes to plan and have structure, and it needs to make sense of everything, when things don't go according to plan and it causes us to have a rethink or reevaluate, reassess, it can bring up doubt, fear, a feeling of lack, maybe from feeling like we are missing out or believing we are the victim with feeling, why has this happened to me? And so all this, with the energetic connection between you and your divine masculine and your energy being unbalanced, unhealed when you meet, go into separation, is why you experience fear, lack, doubt, feel abandoned and the victim when your divine masculine runs, and hence why you chase. It's also why throughout the healing process you can find navigating those heavier, dense, fear-based emotions that come from the ego and accepting that you need to let go of certain things, extremely difficult to get past sometimes. Because you have been led to believe a false narrative of how you should be living your life. However, when you meet your divine masculine, it causes you at some point to have a spiritual awakening. And because of this, your life begins to unravel because it will lead you to question all the beliefs and conditionings that you thought were true. And you will be seeing everything differently. You are discovering the truth of your existence and you are seeing the false matrix of the 3D world for what it is, an illusion. You begin to realize and understand that you are far more than you thought you were, that you are a soul, that this connection is a spiritual connection, and this journey is about you healing through purging and releasing all that doesn't serve you, through you letting go of all the fear-based emotions, conditionings, beliefs and patterns and false narratives from your life that basically held you prisoner. And that this journey is about unbecoming. You see, you have to unbecome first to become all that you truly are. For you to reach union, you have to let go of the old you to become the new you. And how do you let go? By being in flow. Being in flow is the opposite of trying to control everything, because when you are in flow, you are not concerned with how, what, why, or when something is going to happen. You are just accepting of what is. And the way you are able to be in flow is by connecting with your soul. Your soul doesn't care about making plans, having structure, trying to control anything by forcing, resisting what comes in and goes out of your life. It's not bothered about whether things make sense or not. It doesn't need to analyze. It doesn't see in duality. So it doesn't believe it's separate. So therefore doesn't know fear. Your soul just is. It is just pure love. It lives in the present moment and it knows the truth of who you are and why you are here. It knows that you are and always have been a worthy, capable, strong, deserving, limitless, infinite being, and that you don't need to control anything, that you just need to be in flow. Because by being in flow means you are allowing what is meant to come into your life come in, and what is meant to go out, go out. That you don't need to force anything or resist anything, because by doing that, you are going against the natural flow of your life, trying to control, thinking you know best. And when you are thinking, you are in your mind and ego. But when you align with the natural flow of your life, because you are not trying to swim upstream, push against the flow, or in other words, be in control, you are accepting what is meant, which means you are trusting. And because you are allowing, accepting and being open to, you are realizing and understanding that only what is meant for you will come in, and what is not will naturally flow out of your life. When you are yearning, wanting, waiting, it's because you are seeing in duality and believing you are separate. So you chase, trying to hold on to your divine masculine, because you are fearing losing them, feeling in lack, abandoned, the victim. And so by chasing, you are trying to swim upstream, pushing against what is naturally supposed to happen, which is separation, because this is a necessary part of the journey for you to heal. And because you are in the mind and ego doing what you have been programmed to do, your mind and ego will have you believe that in order to progress, you need to be in control, which includes pushing, going after to get what you want, making you fear and panic if you don't do all you can. But that is not how this journey and connection works, because of course, this is a spiritual connection of the one soul. All this will do is just keep your divine masculine running and you stuck. Remember, connecting with your soul is how you are able to be in flow, because when you are in soul, you are not in the mind and ego, and so you can feel that peace and inner knowing because you are connected to the truth of who you are. This helps you to shift from that chasing energy, because being in flow, you are allowing what is meant and you are trusting that everything that is yours is already yours. And this includes your divine masculine, because you and your divine masculine are and always have been one in the 5D at a soul level, which releases you from feeling doubt, fear, the victim, abandonment. You realize you don't need to chase after or hold on to anything, because what is yours is already yours, and what is meant for you will naturally flow into your life. And because you are not in resistance or busy forcing something, you will see that by letting go of the need to chase is freeing you to use your energy on focusing on you and your healing. Being in flow allows you to be open to, accepting of what this journey is showing you, which means you won't become stuck going around in circles and getting nowhere, because you will be in flow, enabling yourself to move forward. But you have to let go of the false narratives of the mind and ego and the beliefs, conditionings and patterns of your old self, and you have to unbecome. By doing so, you will free up space to let what is meant to flow in. And by doing this, you will begin to realize how beautiful this journey is. Because doubt, fear, and all those fear-based emotions will no longer have a hold over you. Things start to fall naturally into place. And that's because you're being open to allowing and accepting and letting the journey guide you. And this is how you progress, and in turn will help you reach union. So I'm going to finish up there for today. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Much love and blessed be.